My name is Eric Deckers, and I'm one of the co-authors of Branding Yourself. And the book was really born out of the idea of my own experiences when I was working in the state health department, and really didn't have much of an opportunity to get out and meet people in the private sector. It was not something that we were expected to do. And so when I left state government and started working in a sales and marketing position, I realized I didn't know anybody in town. It was almost like I had just arrived. And so I needed to do...
They've been locked in the building, pretty much.
For a year and a half.
Years.
And so I needed to start networking, and so I went to networking groups like Rainmakers, like various chambers of commerce, any kind of networking event I could go to. And I also really focused on expanding my social media presence and being known for blogging and on LinkedIn and on Twitter. And I realized after a couple of years I actually knew a lot of people. And so just several months ago, Kyle and I were talking about writing the book and the ideas that we had for it, and Kyle said, we need to write this book for the you 3 years ago, what you were going through, and how can somebody figure out how to build their personal brand when they really aren't that well known.
Absolutely. So I'm Kyle Lacey, co-author of Branding Yourself, and when we were talking about that, we were thinking, well, how do we base this? And I think that with Eric's experience coming out of the government and my experience coming out of college, you know, we both had to brand ourselves in terms of how you get a job when nobody knows you in a community. And we both use different tactics because of what we had learned. So I was a little bit more social media based in terms of using the internet, and Eric was a little bit more out there networking with people because he had experienced that. So we put that together, and that is basically how the book came about. Half of it is about how you use the internet, and the other half is about how you use face-to-face networking to further your brand and get a job.